All right, that's my studio light. It's like just little LEDs. Just to let you know, guys, this is gonna be a simple short video about Q&A, question and answers. So here we have Charles. You commented on one of my videos saying, love your videos, thank you. Have you ever used ONR or any rinseless products? If so, what's your opinion about it? Thanks in advance. I have not used ONR. I think you're talking about the Optimum No Rinse or any other waterless or rinseless products. The only thing came close to me doing a waterless, rinseless method is when I've actually already washed the vehicle with the pressure washer and foam gun. For instance, if we, rinsed it and foamed it, and we see an area that hasn't been washed with a mitt, so you can kind of see the outlines. That's the only time I would grab a microfiber towel, dip it in a bucket of water, wash it down, wipe it down. That's the only time I would do the rinseless wash, which, I wouldn't use the soap or anything like that. Rinseless wash, for me, it's a little picky because I like top quality. Which for me, if I know I'm around with the mitt, I don't get into the cracks and crevices. There's no pressure there. You're just pretty much just putting water on the vehicle and wiping it. As the water runs down, if there's in between the jams or cracks or crevices, it kind of doesn't get really cleaned out of those cracks and crevices. So if it was dirty water running down, it will stay there, right? Because you need pressure to get that water out. That's why I use a pressure washer. So that's my thing right here about quality. That's just for me how I know these things get done. I'm a little too picky about that. For me, it doesn't make sense. So I use a pressure washer, foam gun. So for instance, pressure washer, I rinse it, right? No physical rubbing or anything, get all the dirt off. And then we use a foam gun. We get soap directly onto the vehicle without, again, using any buckets or methods. Then we just start washing it with mitts, depending on how bad it is. If it's not that bad, trust me, I don't even do the mitt. If it's just dusty, where people prefer to do rinseless wash when it's just slightly dust, then I don't even put foam on it, or I don't even use mitts. I would just use a pressure washer, rinse it off, good. Or rinse it, foam it, and then rinse it again, and I'm done with it. So it's about just saving a little more water, I want to say. Not as much, because the pressure washer, pushes this amount of gallons of water through this tiny nozzle, and you can direct the nozzle wherever you want it, wherever you want the pressure to get into, like the cracks and crevices that I was talking about. So in my conclusion, if I can use pressure washer with foam gun, I rather use the pressure washer with the foam gun. If I don't have that option, if I have the rinseless wash or California Duster, I would use the rinseless wash over the California Duster if I wouldn't have the option of the pressure washer and the foam gun. But I prefer pressure washer, foam gun. From doing the amount of vehicles we do, from 8 to 10, less or more during the day, I prefer the pressure washer with the foam gun. I wouldn't choose California Duster because I already know for a fact, on my experience, I know a couple people had cars, which mostly they're black because that's the only one that people will notice on. Because if you got different colors, you ain't gonna notice. It does leave swirl marks, scratches. The rinseless wash, I think you can just do that at the home if people prefer that way. I would only use the rinseless wash, I guess, if there was no other option. If there was nothing else around, no garden hose, no duster. I mean, I wouldn't use duster, but yeah, I would use the rinseless wash then if I had no option of using a pressure washer or a garden hose or whatever in that scenario. This is me. I prefer a pressure washer with a foam gun. for me, it doesn't make sense. But I don't know if you ever want me to do a video about it, actually physically, you know, do that ONR, optimum no rinse soap, if that's what you were asking about. Review of that, and see what I think, and kind of, you know, give my insides about using the pressure washer foam gun versus the rinseless wash. Definitely, I think whenever I have time, I can shoot a video like that. I hope I answer your question. This is pretty much it for the Q&A. Charles, thanks again for commenting on my videos, liking my videos. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys like and subscribe. You guys stay beautiful, be blessed, and we'll see you guys in the next one.